Hey there, loyal Wrexham fans. Today's video is simply unmissable, because we're not talking about empty speculation or backstage gossip. We're talking about three major updates, confirmed, hot off the press, and with direct impact on both the present and future of our club. And here's the big one. News story number 3 isn't just the most important of the day. It's the biggest headline of the entire week. It's the kind of story that changes everything, that reveals the strategy behind the scenes, and will leave you absolutely stunned. But hold on, to fully grasp this bombshell, you'll need to stick with the video until the very end. Because before that, we've got two powerful updates to walk you through. One about some smart moves in the squad, and another about a missed signing that could shift the manager's whole strategy going forward. In other words, these three news items are all connected. And only when you get to the last one does it all come together. So, if you want to truly understand what's going on behind the scenes at Wrexham, get a clear view of the club's direction, and prepare yourself for what's ahead, this video is 100% for you. Now then, buckle up, because the countdown starts now. And news number 3. It's going to blow your mind. News 1. Wrexham nailed it in the transfer game, £300,000 for Dan Scarr. Wrexham continue to prove they know how to play off the pitch too, and the £300,000 signing of Dan Scarr is proof of that. We're talking about a seasoned centre-back who may not have starred throughout the entire campaign, but showed up exactly when the team needed him most. With O'Connell injured in the closing stages, Scarr stepped up big time, solid performances, strong in duels, and even helped keep clean sheets in the final matches. He delivered when it mattered most, just like true professionals do. Phil Parkinson saw it up close, and he knows how valuable Scarr could be going forward, especially now that the club's stepping up a level and preparing for tougher challenges in the Championship. Having someone dependable, who knows the league and can handle the pressure, is a huge asset. But it's not all smooth sailing. Scarr is hungry for game time. He's already made it clear he gets frustrated when left on the bench. And now, with more reinforcements arriving, the competition is about to get even tougher. If the club brings in one or two more top defenders, it could tip the balance, and here lies the risk. Scarr isn't the kind of player who'll happily sit out match after match. This is Parkinson's key challenge now. Use Scarr wisely, keep him motivated, and at the same time maintain squad harmony. If he gets it right, he's got a rock-solid defender ready to help anchor the backline. If not, there's a real danger of losing a player who could have been essential, or even facing an unwanted transfer request. And let's not forget, with a squad that's growing in quality and a project that's growing in ambition, every player needs to be locked in, motivated, committed, and ready. Scarr's already proven he can deliver. Now, the mission is to make sure he feels like part of the plan. Because in the end, it's not just about tactics. It's about managing the group, building dressing room chemistry. And we all know, that's often the fine line between promotion and disappointment. News 2. Wrexham miss out on Premier League target. And the pressure behind the scenes just went up. This one hurts. Red Dragons. Wrexham were very close to signing Aaron Cresswell, an experienced fullback, formerly of West Ham, with solid Premier League pedigree. Exactly the kind of player Phil Parkinson wanted to bring quality and stability to the squad ahead of a tough Championship season. He was meant to come in and take the starting spot straight away, a no-nonsense signing to handle the league's higher demands. But in football, if you hesitate, you lose. And that's exactly what happened. While Wrexham stalled on finalising the details, Stoke City swooped in, acted quickly, offered the full package, and signed him on a free transfer. That's right, we've just lost a top-level player to a direct rival, and we didn't even have to pay a fee. This changes everything. Now, Phil Parkinson finds himself in a tricky position. The defence still needs reinforcements. The competition is strengthening. And the clock is ticking fast. With Cresswell out of the picture, a new name has emerged behind the scenes. Liberato Kakas, a full-back centre-back who impressed in Serie A with Empoli. Young, technical, versatile, and more expensive. Wrexham are closely monitoring the situation and could table a £3.5 million offer. But here's the big question. Is Kakas a long-term project, or a solid short-term replacement for Cresswell? And more importantly, will the fans get behind the idea of spending millions on a developing talent, just after losing a proven Premier League player for free? This situation proves something very clearly. There's no room for hesitation in the transfer market. And now, Parkinson has to act fast, because every piece matters when you're trying to build a competitive team in what's arguably the toughest second division in world football. One thing's for sure. With Stoke already making moves like the Cresswell deal, the race for top signings is just heating up. And if Wrexham want to keep this ambitious project on the rise, they'll need to respond in kind, with speed, intelligence, and the courage to invest where it truly matters. Main story 3. Wrexham set to earn at least £30 million. And this is just the beginning. Right then, Wrexham fans, hold on tight. Because this one proves that the Wrexham project is far bigger than anyone imagined. We all know Reynolds and McElhenney didn't buy a football club just for the love of the game. They had a vision, bold, global, and strategic. And now, everything they planted early on is starting to pay off, in multi-million-pound fashion. According to finance experts, Wrexham are on the verge of hitting £30 million in commercial revenue alone. That's sponsorships, partnerships, merchandise, and events. And that figure doesn't even include broadcasting rights, ticket sales, or prize money. That's right. £30 million purely from off-the-pitch ventures. So, what's behind this incredible leap? First, the Welcome to Wrexham documentary, which went viral and gave the club global exposure. Then, clever business strategy, major deals with brands like United Airlines, creative campaigns, product launches, and a massive online presence. And now, the international pre-season tours, including Australia and New Zealand, bringing in serious cash and building a fan base in places no one ever expected. Projections for next year already suggest £50 million in total revenue. That's Premier League level money, from a club that was in the National League not long ago. But this isn't just a fun financial headline. It changes everything. It means more money for transfers. It means better wages, better facilities, better staff. It means the club can look ahead and say, we can get to the Premier League and stay there. As one analyst put it, no other EFL club has Wrexham's commercial power in Australia and New Zealand. It's completely unprecedented. And here's the key point. This didn't happen by accident. It's all part of a long-term strategy. Win over fans outside the UK. Turn followers into supporters. Turn supporters into fanatics. And make sure each one helps the club grow both financially and culturally. It's a domino effect, and it could reshape English football. While many EFL clubs are just trying to stay afloat, Wrexham are becoming a case study in modern sports management, marketing, and international brand building. It's time we stopped calling Wrexham the Actors Club. This is a real, serious, sustainable project, and by the looks of it, we're only just getting started. And now it's over to you. Is this commercial rise worth it? Wrexham are becoming a global force, but can they still keep the heart, the roots, and the fighting spirit? Can it all coexist? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear whether you think this business model is as important as what happens on the pitch. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it with fellow Wrexham fans, and of course, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any news, analysis, or surprises from the UK's most fascinating football story. See you in the next video, and let's see what comes next in this brilliant journey.